Hello and welcome back to the Rufus Project 1 Credit Challenge. We are heading to 1987 this time around and checking out Wardner, which was released by Taito around the world. It's also known as Forest Wardner, depending on, I suppose, where you live or where you played it. As you can see, it's a bit of a run and jump, fantasy-based game. Now, it never comes up, but if you want to know, that little character running around and falling into the lava, that's a good example, is actually named Dover. And pretty soon we'll get to meet his girlfriend Mia when we start playing. I'm sure you can guess what happens to Mia. This is a fantasy arcade game. It was actually had quite a faithful port to the Sega Mega Drive or Genesis, depending on your preference. For those who are after a bit of a console fix rather than an arcade fix. So what we shall do is I'll put the credit on in and we'll see how we go with Wardner from 1987. Oh, an interesting little twist on this one too is when you press start, you put your initials in before you start the game. Now look at that. Rufus all the way. Yes, let's follow the glowy-eyed hooded figure from this nice glade into a dark forest. So much for stranger danger. These guys really should think. Shortcut. You can see I have played this before. No, I'm not going to go for that. Now you do get more fireballs as you go along. Now, this is always a bit tricky, this one. If you jump too high, you can't actually make the next vine, but that... Oh no! Oops. Almost timed that one badly. Yep. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll get our extra protection, extra time. Nope, can't get the main sword yet. doesn't know when to fix it. Oops, that wasn't good. There you go, just let's see if they change the rhythm. No. Oh, that wasn't nice. Alright, where are you sending me from? Here? But not nice. Whoops. Oh, I had a rhythm going. Well, that's okay. It's no judgment here on the 1 credit challenge. Alright, I won't bother going all the way down the bottom this time. Alright, so those platforms above me are terrible. Just letting you know right now. Whew. Nah, there is a bonus at the top there, but yeah, nah. Here we go, just add to the fun. Spiky things with a conveyor belt. Woo! Cut that too fine. Ah, that probably wasn't a good idea. Yep, Trev is going to play it a bit on the safe side this time. That would have been good to get that. I'll use my 1,000 points. Ah, missed that too. Oh well, here we go. I can't really complain about that performance. Not really my best, but you know, when you play for pleasure, and play for videos, it can be a very different situation. So I hope you enjoyed Wardner from 1987. It is quite a fun little game. If you get the chance to try it out, I do recommend it. Of course, if you have any arcade games or pinball games that you would like to see featured on the One Credit Challenge, let us know in the comments down below. And while you're on the World Wide Web, this web of interconnected tubes, I'm going to stop that now. That was meant to be a joke. It failed. Please check out our Rufus Project podcast. You've got the Rufus Project at rufusproject.com, where we check out movies of questionable quality, whether it be badly reviewed, box office bombs, and we try to see if they can be redeemed. And then there's also What the History, available at wthpod.rufusproject.com, a fun little short-form history podcast focusing on bizarre bits of history to make you say, what the history. Whew! That's a lot to plug at the end of a video. And please come back and check out our next One Credit Challenge, which will be up within the next few days. So in the meantime, enjoy!